Episode number 5. What's your policy actually say? Quick question. If you have a policy right now, do you actually know what it covers? Not roughly, not, I think so. Do you know the number, the term length, and who's listed as the beneficiary? Most men don't. They signed something once, filed it away, and never looked at it again. This is Behavior 360. I'm Dr. Philip Montgomery, and today we're opening that folder together. This episode is a little different from the rest of the series. Less about the feelings underneath the avoidance, more about giving you the actual tools. Because part of avoidance is not knowing where to start. So today, less theory, more walkthrough. Here's a pattern I see constantly. A man has a policy, maybe through work, maybe one an uncle sold him 15 years ago, and has never once read it. It sits in a drawer, functioning more like a symbol of responsibility than an actual plan. That's not protection. That's a placeholder for protection. The reason this matters, policies lapse. Beneficiaries go outdated after a divorce or a new child, and the coverage amount that felt sufficient at 25 are often nowhere near enough at 40 when a mortgage and kids are in the picture. Coverage amount, the death benefit. Compare it honestly against your family's actual expenses and debts, not against what felt like a big number when you signed up. Term length. When does it expire? And will your kids still be dependents when it does? A term that ends when your youngest is 12 leaves a real gap. Beneficiary designation. This overrides your will. If it still lists an X or it doesn't list your current kids, that's an immediate fix, not a someday fix. Riders and exclusions. Know what's specifically not covered and whether there are options for add-ons, like disability or critical illness riders. These are worth considering. Premium stability. Know whether your premium is locked for the term or can increase so you're not blindsided later. Even a practical episode has an emotional layer. So let's name it. The reason so many of these documents go unread isn't laziness. It's that opening that folder means confronting the same mortality question we've been avoiding all series. Diffusion. Here it is, simple. You can open a folder without it meaning anything more than opening a folder. The paperwork itself is neutral. It's the story you've attached to it that makes it heavy. Find yourself a policy this week. Find your policy this week. Literally locate the document. Read the 5 items we've just covered. If you don't have a policy at all, that's your assignment instead. Get one quote just to know the real number. Okay, that was episode 5. Knowing what you're actually covered for is one of the quietest, least glamorous forms of taking care of people that you love. Again, this is Dr. Philip Montgomery. Know yourself, lead yourself, and by all means, be yourself. Until next time.